Here's something I want to show you. I'm using the SN95 spindle, specifically 99 to 04, and this AJE A-arm. It's got the standard ball joint on it that I think, it has the tallness to it for a regular Fox spindle. It's very early still. I want to get this stuff off. With these struts that I have, I can't remember the name, they're just sort of replacement parts. You can see how close this clearance is to the actual strut from the ball joint. I'm actually taking these A-arms off. I have the coil-overs in. I haven't adjusted them much, but at this height on them, the car is practically slammed. The wheels are up in the fenders. I have a pair of Bilsteins I really want to use for struts, and I like my I-box. I just feel like I'll have a nice equal ride between the front and the rear, and the car rode nice before all this, so I'm just gonna keep that. The other A-arms, the ones with the spring pocket in here, those are pretty expensive, the AJEs. I'm gonna stay with AJE. It's 400 and change for the A-arm, and then you even gotta get a spring perch that goes up in the top there, and that's another like 50 bucks. So I think I spent $515 after tax for the pair, which really adds a lot of money. I was gonna call this budget build, but I'm gonna be serious. This is not a budget build anymore. This is it's adding up. You can do this budget if you want. I just don't know what you're gonna get in the end. Do I kind of wish I had found the 94, 95 spindles? Yeah, I kind of do at this point, but it is what it is. I can tell you that that spacer right there, that's the one that people say is too small. Doesn't really catch all the threads, but let me show you something. It's George. He hangs out with me. Not kidding, he's a morning dog. He just likes to hang around. I feed him. This is bottomed out on the nut. All right, so the other one is about there, so we know that there's still threads left over. The spacer is doing its job. So that is a good enough spacer, because on these, if it's bottomed out, that's where you are, that far below the pinhole. You can see on the other side it's not that low. Anyway, just wanted to show you that thing about the strut, that if you have struts that go far below, Daisy, just got all the animals over here. If you got a strut that goes this low, you see, figure there's the mounting bolt hole. If your strut goes as low as this, where my finger is, look how low that is. You're gonna want to think about getting a strut that ends a little higher, maybe doesn't have as much of a lip here. All right, just a little helpful tip I thought I'd share with the world. Thanks, guys. Before I knock off this, and before I knock off this other side, I just want to show you where it is sort of tightened down. You can see right there, it's pretty much, there's no room to spare anymore, and the lip would come right over. So with the washer on, get that, and the castle nut. Get that. So you can see it's actually a little above it. I would recommend a little bigger spacer if you could. To be honest, why not? All right, thanks for looking.